Okay, dear students, in the first lecture we studied about the force of gravitation, the law of gravitation, effect, effects of gravitation, and today we proceed the topic and let us understand how the masses of two bodies and the gravitational and the distance between them affect the force of gravitation. When the masses are altered and the distance between them is altered, how the gravitational force gets changed. Okay, let us write a question. What happens when in the gravitational force force between two bodies? If mass of each of them is doubled at keeping the distance between them constant. Distance between them is doubled keeping their masses constant. Distance between them is halved keeping the masses constant. Okay, for this we consider two objects. This is m1, this is an object of mass m1, this is another object of mass m2, and the distance between them is d. m1 attracts m2 by force of gravitation F, and m2 also attracted by the same force F. Consider solution now. You have to consider two bodies of mass, bodies of masses m1 and m2, separated by a distance d away from their centers. away from their centers. Then force of gravitation between them is then F equals to G m1 into m2 upon d square. Okay? According to the first question, when mass of each is doubled, m1, that is m1 is equal to m1, this object is replaced by 2m1, m1 tends to 2m1 and m2 tends to 2m2. What happens? F dash is equal to G m1, 2m1 into 2m2 upon d square upon d square. Okay? Or F dash equals to 4 G m1 into m2 upon d square, or F dash is equal to 4 F. From equation 1, you can replace this G m1 m2 upon d square by the force F. Okay, that's why here F dash will be equal to 4 F. Okay, that's what we see from this equation 2, that the force of gravitation increases 4 times. The force of gravitation increases 4 times when the mass of each of the two bodies is doubled. Okay, keeping the distance between them constant. Okay, now let us solve the second question. When distance between the two bodies is doubled, that is D tends to 2D, then F double dash you can write here. F double dash is equal to G m1 m2 upon 2D to the whole square, or F double dash is equal to 1 by 4 G m1 m2 upon d square. double dash is equal to 1 by 4 F. You can write this as equation 3. That's what we can say, that the force of gravitation decreases by 4 times. The force of gravitation between them decreases by 4 times when the distance between them is doubled. They are separated far apart from the first position, from the previous position. Okay? Now let us solve the third question. The third one is what? When the distance is halved, that is d tends to d by 2, d tends to d by 2, then what we can write? F triple dash. This is the third case. So we have written F triple dash is equal to G m1 into m2 upon d by 2 to the whole square. On solving, we get F triple dash is equal to 4 G m1 m2 upon d square, isn't it? And from equation 1 we can write this much as F. So what we saw in this equation 4, that the force of gravitation again increases on decreasing the distance. That is, when the distance is halved, the force of gravitation between them is increased 4 times. Now let us study about some special features of the gravitational force of attraction. Okay, some special features of gravitational force. Okay, gravitational force does not depend on the intervening medium. Intervening medium means the force of gravitation does not change if we replace the medium between two bodies. Suppose we have placed two bodies at certain distance away from their centers in air. If we transfer these two bodies in water at the same distance away from their centers, the force of gravitation does not change. That is, it remains the same. So what we can write, gravitational force does not depend on the intervening medium. Okay, the second one is force of gravitation between two bodies constitute action and reaction forces. Reaction forces. For example, if this is M1 and this is another body M2, they are separated by a distance d. There, if this mass M1 is pulling or attracting the mass M2 towards it by F12 force, then M2 is also attracting. M2 is also pulling the M1 by the same force, and suppose this M2 pulls the mass M1 by the force F21. We see from the figure that F21 is the force of M2 and F12 is the force of M1. Okay? And these two forces are equal and opposite. That is F12 is equal to minus F21. If this is action, this can be said as reaction. Okay? So we can write in vector form F12 equals to minus F21. F12 is equal to minus F21. Okay? Third one, it is gravitational force is always attractive in nature. It is the weakest force in nature. Gravitational force between two small bodies cannot be noticed because the force becomes very small. The force becomes between them is very weak, and that weak force cannot bring noticeable acceleration in the two bodies. That's why what we can say that the force of gravitation cannot be noticed between two smaller bodies. But it is noticeable when one of the two bodies is massive, like the sun, the earth and other planets and satellites. Okay? So what we can write, gravitational force gravitational force between two bodies cannot be noticed because two small bodies we can write. Two small bodies cannot be noticed because it is the small force which cannot create, which cannot cause noticeable acceleration. But if one of the two bodies is massive, one of the two bodies is massive, like the Earth and other planets, it can be noticed as the force of gravitation can, or acceleration, noticeable acceleration in the small body, है ना, in accordance with the relation acceleration is inversely proportional to mass. Acceleration is inversely proportional to what? Mass. That is, if mass is smaller, then higher acceleration is produced. If mass is greater, then a smaller acceleration is produced. That's why we always see an apple or a mango or any other object falling toward the earth, but the earth is not moving upward. Why it is so? Because the earth's mass is very high in comparison to that of the mass of the apple, mass of the mango, and or any other smaller object. So the acceleration produced, upward acceleration produced in the earth is very, very small, that cannot be noticed. But the smaller mass can be easily pulled, and noticeable acceleration, visible acceleration is produced in it because of its smaller mass. Okay? And now we read about the gravity. What is gravity? the force with which the earth or any other planet or satellite attract a body towards its center is called force of gravity or simply gravity of that planet or satellite. Okay. If this is the earth of mass m, this is earth and its mass is m, a body of mass m, a small m, is placed here. The earth is pulling the mass towards its center by force F, and this is the third force of gravity. Okay. If consider a body of mass m placed on the surface of the earth, placed mass small m, okay, surface of the earth of mass capital M and radius r as shown in figure. As shown in figure. As shown in figure. Then the earth pulls the mass m by the force F, and that force is called force of gravity. Then force of gravity of the earth is given by F equals to, again, force of gravity is simply the force of gravitation with which the earth attracts a body towards its center. So here we find out the force of gravitation of the earth with which it is pulling the mass m towards its center. So what will be the force of gravitation of the earth then? F equals to G, capital G, M1, you can take the mass capital mass, capital M means that is mass of the earth as m1, and the smaller mass or the object as m2 upon distance between the two bodies, the center of the two bodies is r square. Here we have not taken the distance from the center of the smaller body. Why? Because in comparison to the radius of the earth, this is the radius of the earth, and it is very larger in comparison to the radius of the smaller body. That's why we have neglected the radius of the smaller body. Okay? So what we can write? Or F is equal to Gmm upon r square. Okay? And let us keep up to this. F is equal to Gm capital M small m upon r square, and tomorrow we will read about the weight, acceleration due to gravity, the variation of acceleration due to gravity. Okay? Thank you.